Greetings, sentient beings. This broadcast is not intended for children. There will be strong language and adult themes. Heyo. So who's still? Yeah, I'm barely still running here, but we'll get through this. Hey, Junie, you want to jump in and join us? Yeah, I was actually fighting my eyes closing too often. So, one more hour, and we will have accomplished this. We are already past Christmas in Hawaii. We just have to get past the last stroke of Christmas in Samoa.
Samoa?
Yeah, the island of Samoa is split in half by the international date line. So the American Samoa, which is on the west side of the island, is actually on tomorrow. The east half of the island is still on tonight.
It sounds like a Dr. Seuss story.
Yeah, I would think that's confusing, and I don't know why the line didn't. There's a lot of places that the line takes a jag specifically to keep a group of islands together. So I don't know how that one island got split. I'm sure it had a political thing to do, with Samoa, basically being a U.S. military base since before World War II.
Yeah, the whole dividing lines always confused the hell out of me.
Yep. There you are, Jenny. I was hoping that you were still up. Okay, Jenny. Links are there in Twitter. Come and yell at us and keep me awake for an hour.
Yeah, the little gardening farming anime I found was called The Farming Life in Another World. I haven't watched for past the first episode where the guy basically he keeps praising his magical gardening tool.
I know you said something about that one, but yeah, my brain's real foggy now.
Yeah, it was a while ago I mentioned it, so it's surprising you even remember.
Hey, dog. And of course, we have Greg Hartwick and Spooky.
Yeah, 22 watching.
And Katina here.
I'm kind of surprised is to have so many at this early hour.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello. You're muted.
Thank you so much for allowing me to come up. I've been, just waiting anxiously for that opportunity. And it finally showed up only 5 minutes late. How about that?
Only 5 minutes late. Wow.
Well, considering I started
plus the 10 minutes I've been waiting. figuring that you fell asleep because you've been having that issue lately.
Mm.
Yeah, I've fallen asleep 3 times in the last 3 days.
Well, how dare you?
It was only for 2 or 3 hours each time, but hey, you add it all up, I got 8 hours sleep.
Well, let's get going here then. Merry fucking Christmas, you people in Hawaii. What the goddamn hell are you up this late for?
What was my little poem? Christmas, Christmas, it's finally here. Christmas, Christmas, and kiss my rear. Keep your tidings and holiday cheer. I'm going to bed. See you next year.
Ooh, I like it. This is my last coffee for the day.
Hello.
Hello. Hiya.
Hey, Jeff.
Dumber.
We
We
are
are getting.
yeah, we can hear
Yeah,
ourselves.
we can hear ourselves.
We can hear ourselves.
We can hear ourselves.
We can hear us.
We can hear us. We can hear us. Well, that shouldn't be happening.
But it is.
Hold on.
It is. But it is.
But it is.
It is. Can you
It
hear
is.
it?
Can
It
you hear
is.
it? It is. Yes, I haven't got the stream going in the background, so I don't understand that.
I think
It's a PC. It never does the same way twice.
Yeah. Okay. Is it? You still getting it?
Yes.
Yes. Let me drop out. I'll try coming back in. Try and figure out what's wrong.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, it was nice and clear too. It wasn't even like a background echo.
Yeah. Okay, and everybody do the bad carpenter and hit a thumb.
Yes. Well, we going into and mustering the like button here.
Well, we're going to pretend that we're watching and
Testing.
Tell me it's better now.
Testing. Nope.
Yeah,
It seems
sounds
to be good.
okay now. 11
okay, everybody
p.m.
get out
Boxing
there
Day in New
and
Zealand.
click those lies. Those likes. God damn it. I can't talk anymore.
Yeah, I'd also appreciate if people would do me a favor. If when you go to bed, if you could just like leave a playlist of some of my old shows running, just so we can rack up some extra watch time on the channel.
You're deficient in watch time.
Well, there's actually an outside chance that we could actually get monetized at this point if we got more watch time.
Yeah.
Not that I expect the being monetized to amount to much, but who knows?
You closing in on 1,000 subs now, then, or?
Oh no, I'm still under 700.
Okay.
Did they lower that threshold?
Yeah, they will allow it at 500. Yep, I'm still at 675.
Yeah.
But I need over 3,000 watch hours in each month.
Jeez, that's a lot.
Well, we're getting already between like 2,000 and 2,400.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not too bad.
Oh, hey, Bree. And
Bree,
Big
Bree?
Mac has wandered over from Linda's stream.
Bree should come on up.
Yep. Yeah, pretty much anyone here, anybody who wants to join, and I can send you a link. I don't see anyone in the side chat that I think would be a problem coming in here. Okay, Claire's saying goodnight, so
I don't know. I see dog there, so you never know. I'm only kidding. We all love dog.
Well, I took a nap earlier before my stream, so I'm probably good for the rest of the day now at this point.
I was just busy working the vibrator. Ooh,
So
I shouldn't have said that, should I?
so you're good for the next few hours.
Yeah. I only
See-
need 3 more times today.
See, Purple, I just got to point something out to you here. How do you expect to get monetized if you continually have Jenny on the streams? Because you'll get demonetized every time.
Oh, I said
When
that a
this
couple hours ago, and she chewed into me for it.
Yeah.
when this place becomes an actual monetized thing, I will behave like a perfect fucking angel because I'm
There we go.
entirely capable of that. But I just choose not to.
Yep. That's kind of how I grew up. There wasn't really any point to behaving. There wasn't any clear reward for it, and the penalties were dealt out arbitrarily. So
Just remember, I come from a working life of having to be in front of politicians and beg for money from United Way and all these appropriate corporate things that you got to do. And I did it just beautifully without saying anything bad or stupid. And I can turn on and off.
oh, hey, Mac. Well, I'm glad that we were, able to give you a good place to hang out.
Hi, Randall. Hi, Liam. Hi, Atheist.
Spooky has
Hi,
a glut of
Spooky. Hi,
chocolate, so
Claire.
we're all
Hi,
heading
Dog.
over
Oh,
there.
Dog. Hi, Dog. How you doing? And Bree is here, and Katina. Oh, I wish I knew how to pronounce that right.
I've been
And
saying Tina, but I don't know if that's right.
and who else here? Spooky, and we said Spooky, and we said Scummer, Big Mac. Mm-hmm. How big is it, Mac? Jasper, Junie. Well, we're getting repetitive now.
Well, Spooky says he's got a problem with too much chocolate, so I think that we all need to head over there and help him out.
No, we need Stool to come and watch Dr. Ben put his face in a cake.
That too. That's another chocolate problem.
I was really looking forward to that.
Yeah. Yeah, I was hoping we would get to see Stool live.
I think I saw something from him on Twitter, like a day or 2 days ago. It was just sort of Operation Stool gets wasted in commencement. So
Yeah, well, that's because Stool can get the actual alcoholic cider. I can't get any good hard cider here. All I can get here is beer that they flavored that's supposedly flavored to taste like cider, and it's like, no, all I taste is bad beer.
Yeah.
But that's it. Around here, it's all just flavored malt beverage. It's not real cider.
Yeah, well,
somehow they managed to make that work with the hard lemonade. I guess the lemonade flavor's strong enough that I don't really notice the malt taste.
one I've been wanting to try is the Tullamore Deuce cider.
Oh, really? They make cider?
It was. I don't know if it's actually a cider. I think it's just the Irish whiskey with the cider flavor.
I was going to say Tullamore Dew's more whiskey, isn't it?
Oh
yeah. I've been liking the Tullamore Dew honey myself lately, so I've been wanting to try some of their other flavors.
Yeah, Winter Canadian came out with an apple flavored whiskey, but I tried it. It just didn't hit right. So, Greg, how's it all going for you?
I have to talk.
No, you don't have to.
I'm doing all right, thank you. It's great to be here.
Who is our new person on the panel?
That's Junie.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Holy fuck, Junie!
Hi, Jenny.
I haven't seen you since we met in Rochester. God
yes,
damn it.
indeed.
Oh,
you are beautiful. Holy fuck!
I thought you were on a couple hours ago when she came in. Okay.
I thought you were going to be on too, Jenny, and I was going to give you all my Christmas gift.
Shall we put you on in solo mode so we can get a good look at you?
Wait, what?
Phrasing.
Yep. She's got her blaha.
Yes.
I want a blaha.
Which I think some of you know I got for my birthday for my daughter. She was sweet.
I want to get the 1 meter blaha, both the pink one and the blue one.
Yeah. I did see that somebody unfortunately tore their blaha apart to mix the two to make the flag. But I
Oh.
mean I don't know if I want to do that to my blaha.
They should make a white blaha, and then we could just sandwich them together and
Right?
dish in a school.
Although apparently, somewhere in the world they did make one with all three colors.
Oh, they did. I haven't seen that.
I've
That
seen
would
it
be lovely.
on the internet, but I don't know if it's real or if somebody just made it.
Sloth Girl found me a purple one for my birthday 2 years ago.
I've never had anybody explain to me why blaha is the trans mascot.
I think it was just literally because of the colors.
Yeah, it is because it's blue and it's got the white underside and it's got the pink mouth. So it's got the colors of the trans flag.
Oh, I get it now.
Yeah.
Apologize for being so fucking stupid.
Oh.
No,
And
we
there
all
we have
something every day.
There we have a giant spider, I think.
No, I'm a moth.
Okay.
I'm a moth. See?
Yeah. Okay. They weren't standing up, and you're kind of in the dark, so all I was seeing was the big red eyes.
Or else would you find moths at except the dark?
Yeah. Well, they're usually flying on my computer screen. Actually, I don't know where they came from, but I've had a couple of them in here the last couple of days.
Is that Junie?
Nice seeing you, Bree.
You're shocked too? Listen, between
Yeah.
you, Junie, and you, Bree, you guys have just up the whole ante of the trans world. You guys are both just absolutely gorgeous. You've done great with your voices. I'm just so impressed with you.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm completely out of makeup right now, but I'm a moth, so
well, your eyes are bloodshot.
You know what? I did I took a shower and I'm like, shoot, I forgot I don't even have time to put my makeup on or anything, but I usually do that in the car, and I was debating whether I wanted to go with my IRL look or just do my cosplay look.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't think you could have a bad look.
I did cosplay for as a reindeer this year for Christmas. It was cute.
I do love the Mothman. I can't even hold on. Let me see.
Oh, okay. Sorry, dog. I didn't see there. I'll throw you a link here.
That is cute.
So is there anybody going to buy a Mega Millions ticket since it's 1.1 billion?
Probably not.
Oh God, come on.
Well, I mean, I'll just buy one, and if I win, then I'll split it between everybody here.
Woo!
Oh, Jenny, how about if I wait until the numbers are drawn and maybe I'll split the cost of your ticket with you?
Okay, we won't do that. Thanks. I would so love to win just for all of my trans sisters who need financial assistance. I would love to be able to do that for people.
Yep.
See, that would be my goal too. Whether because I guess government funding is going to get cut, so.
And then it'd be nice to buy a big house like a Ronald McDonald house kind of thing, and have people be able to stay in a safe place.
Yeah, you're right.
Their family while they're getting surgery, and people who need a place to live because they're just so fucking broke because the world treats us so bad.
Or hell, even just having somebody, even if you have to stay there for the recovery.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, hire a couple nurses to help and.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That would
Well,
be
that's
great.
been my goal all along, is just to buy an apartment complex that we could all live in together and just have our own planned community.
Yeah, plus if the nurses are also like, any of the, you can say any of the LGBT community.
Yeah.
Which would also give, I guess, opportunity for people, like if they're not able to get a job because of their identity, regardless, so, like even though it's meant to, like, despite it, like, I guess being part of like Title IX or anything, like people are still going to do what they want and discriminate.
Yeah. Well, I just figured if I could, buy the apartment complex, then all anybody needs to pay for rent, is just enough for the upkeep on the building if we're not trying to make a profit on it. So we could probably be having the rents be like, possibly like half what is considered market value.
I wouldn't charge more than $1,000 a month. The idea would be to provide it at no cost whatsoever. You buy
Well,
your own meals, but other than
Yeah,
that,
well, that would be ideal.
Hmm.
I even like the idea of like having a community kitchen, so that like, we everybody would have the option of coming together for one meal a day.
and then at the end of your stay, to say thank you for all the free services and place to live and all that, you have to have sex with me.
oh,
Well, that sure got a rousing response.
well, no, I've had that offer made to me by people before.
Yeah,
It's like,
it's always like a thanks but no thanks. I'm not that desperate.
Spooky
not
milk-
anything. Yeah.
Milky
anything
bars
I'm
for
looking-
everyone. Is that what they call Milky Ways in the UK?
No, Milky bars are just like white chocolate bars.
Oh,
Mi- yeah, Milky Ways are a bit. I think American Mars bars are like same sort of thing as Milky Ways
Yeah.
in the UK.
That's right.
okay.
Alternatively,
It's a Mars bar.
alternatively,
Did
we have a common writer Bree.
Did
Sure.
I scare away dog? Where'd dog go? I saw dog come. There's
There's
dog.
dog.
There he is.
There's
Good.
the
There's
dog.
There's a good boy.
Yeah, I don't know why he dropped out there.
Yeah, neither
There you
do
go.
I.
Evening, everyone. And it's been a long time since I spoke to
Yeah.
a lot of yous online. So
If
hope you all
feels
had a
like
good
at least a year.
Christmas.
Okay, I am perfectly willing to accept that any screw ups that happen are probably my fault because my brain is so foggy from not getting enough sleep right now. I don't know what buttons I'm hitting.
Well,
You could-
congrats on your 48 hours, mate. That was good.
Just don't hit that big red shiny candy like button.
No,
I didn't watch it all, but I watched some of it. and it
my
was great.
browser's in dark mode, so it's not a big red button. It's a pink button, which is cool because it's just above the blue button, and they both got white text. So it's like in the right hand corner of my screen, I've got like a trans flag right there.
Oh, and for the people I haven't spoke to for a long time, and since I last spoke to you, I wasn't in a wheelchair. I am now. I'm paralyzed now.
Oh,
Sorry to hear that, mate.
No,
Hey,
it's-
sorry.
Have
I've
you
gone
learned how to
through
do a
that.
wheelie yet?
I went through all the crap, but yeah,
Dog, have you learned how to do a wheelie in the chair?
I can do all of that. Yeah, I've been 2 years in the wheelchair. That's how long it's been.
I'm too afraid to try to learn. I'll end up on my head.
Are you in a chair? You need.
Not at home, but if I have to go, well, anytime I go to the hospital for my various appointments, they don't let me walk. You stay in a chair, and if I actually want to go anywhere in town here, I'm not going to be able to walk to it. I need a chair. So, but
Well,
I can still walk. I just can't walk much more than about maybe 10, 20 yards.
The trick is a stabilizing wheel.
Yeah.
At the back. You practice on that, and then basically after a while, I can't do like you see them on the show. They're like on one wheel doing all this and all. Well, I'm 56 next month. I can't do any of that shit. But it took me 2 years. It's been 2 years. Yeah, I went through suicide watch and everything. Yeah, you lose your limbs or you lose your use of your limbs, and yeah, you go through all that nonsense.
Yeah.
But it was all good. Plenty of friends around
Well,
me.
I'm glad you're still with us.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I know. I'm good with it now.
Yeah, I bought a wheelchair for Sloth Girl, which I still have, and actually, while she was still here at nights, I was practicing in it, going up and down the corridors, just because I figured at some point I'm going to have some surgery that's probably going to keep me from walking for at least a couple of days, if not a week or two.
How wide is the seat on that thing?
I don't know. I never measured it.
Well, measure it and let me know. I might make an offer to buy it from you.
Actually, this is the second one I bought because the first one turned out to be a bit too narrow for Sloth Girl. You know,
Mine's 18
he was
inches.
kind of a hippie and not in the way of smoking dope.
The width of mine is 18 inches, and it's pretty. It's getting tight now. You put on a lot of weight in a wheelchair, believe it or not.
Yeah.
You can't get your heart racing. That's what helps you lose weight, isn't it? It's your heart. You got to keep that beating and get it up above normal level.
Yeah. Well, actually, another reason I was practicing with the wheelchair is that with the HRT, I've become concerned that I'm, losing some of the muscle mass in my arms. So I needed something that gives my arms a good workout.
Yeah, well, I do weights. I do weights every day, an hour every day on weights.
Yeah, I've got a pair of 3-pound barbells. I've been working with those too.
Yeah.
How fast do you get that wheelchair up to, dog? You're going pretty
Oh,
good.
yeah, no. I'll put on 6 stone, which I don't know. As fast as my arm moves. I mean, it's a lightweight wheelchair, like $5,000. It costs the NHS, but
Hit the half pipe with it. Yeah.
I wish.
I'd like to get one of those wheelchairs with the tank tracks on them that can go out in the field and in the forest and all that shit. That would be great. I could do my photography again.
Well, I've seen one from Australia that's got triangular tracks, so it's even able to climb a standard flight of stairs.
I'm trying to remember.
There.
Yeah, the only shortcoming of that is it costs about $20,000.
Go on, Jeff.
I'm trying to remember what show it was on British TV where they hooked up these CO2 things to a wheelchair to make it go really fast, and they did a drag race with this wheelchair and against a Segway and a Sinclair C5, and the wheelchair won.
See there, I just mentioned it. Got a picture right there.
Yeah, one of those fuckers. They're like, I don't remember what the price on them was. It's huge.
I also saw one when I was out shopping one day. That the seat would raise and tilt forward, so that it almost put the guy in a standing position without putting weight on his legs.
Well, this
so that you could reach up to the top shelves.
Well, this particular one is about $13,885.
Oh, the price has come down.
Was that wheelchair? Was that a leftover from the movie Short Circuit?
No,
that's what it reminds me of.
I was feeling it had the aesthetic.
Input.
Hi. Sorry, no more cheese.
It drives me crazy that if you want to buy any of these, they're absolute fortune just because they're a disability aid. I don't know why
Yeah.
they cost 10 times more than it's worth.
The market is not very broad, and cost of construction and scaling up to
Yeah.
make it available does not always work out, and things are just too expensive.
The number
Well,
of
What
them that they produce each year and can sell.
what
Well,
kind of vehicle do you have to put that in?
Yeah,
Well,
And-
yeah,
that
I'm not
was
going to
why
be
I
taking
had
that in my
to get the
hatchback
van,
anymore.
was to be able to take Sloth Girl in the wheelchair around.
Or if you need to militarize it.
Wait.
There we go.
Yep.
Cute girl hiding behind the shark.
Hey, cuteness.
The other thing, when you start pushing yourself around in a wheelchair, you'll learn to hate carpeting with padding under it.
and
Yeah.
the
The
National Health
American.
Service use outside sources for the likes of me, because I have to catheter I have to shove a tube up my penis every few hours to pee, and they use that outsource. They outsource that to different companies that send me this stuff. Well, it's called the Spinal Injury Association in the UK, and they just send like 10 times more than I ever fucking need. I've got behind me, I've got open boxes of this stuff. I'm still going through this stuff. I've just got open boxes of this stuff, this shit, because they take the piss, and they just, as long as they send me it, they're getting paid by the NHS, and I think people need to look at that. I haven't emailed anyone.
Well, there's the thing is, we know this, dog, from the pandemic or whatever, that the problems with the cronyism with the NHS, with the contractors that were just given government, during the pandemic, basically the government gave PPE contracts to all their friends, and we spent billions of pounds worth of money on useless PPE that didn't blooming work.
Yeah. But that's, as I say, they just keep sending me this. Well, they just send it once a month, and they send 10 times more than what I fucking need.
There, Greg,
They
I'm
send
matched
me
up with you. We're going to have Frog Day here.
What's Frog Day?
It's Wednesday, my dude.
Wednesday is Frog Day. I don't know that.
Is it Wednesday?
It's Thursday today.
It's Thursday now. But the
Yeah,
Frog
Thursday.
Day is Wednesday. Frog Day is Wednesday.
What do you call it, Frog Day?
Well, look at Greg's avatar and look at my avatar.
Oh, there's so many people here. Is this where when you guys are around? Because all the Greg and Scummer and Junie, I
and
never
Junie's
see
got
any
a
of you
frog too now.
guys. It's a bee. It's a bee.
It's
all right,
a
let's
bee
make a
frog.
commitment to each other. Next year, we'll all have frogs.
Yes. I probably should have had my middle name to be Rana or so that means frog in Spanish, but I found out that there's another meaning in other languages. And I can, if I had a chance, I read it out, but I think it means princess in other languages, and I forgot what other thing, but I was like, gosh, that sounds so beautiful.
What did Father Christmas bring everyone this year?
An excuse not to go back to my family for the holiday.
Good. That's a good one. My kids came round yesterday, Christmas Day, and yesterday evening, bought me my usual, my underpants and socks.
The standard British gift in Britain to given to any man, yeah.
Yeah, pants and socks. That's all you need. You're gonna use them.
Oh my gosh, I gotta show you guys my possum socks. Look at them. Possum socks. Possums.
Oh, they're cute. Possums are
Nice,
so
Bree.
cute.
Yeah. I'm all
A bit late
possumed
there as
up.
well, girl. Wow.
Well,
It's such a shame they live so shortly. Only like 3 years,
Yeah.
something like that.
yeah. Marsupials don't live long. I've been showing off my possum socks all day. I love them.
How long
Oh,
would it take one of your spiders to eat it?
Eat a possum. There's actually a video of a Theraphosa blondi eating a possum in South America. They're part of their natural food chain. So
Yeah, of course.
Mhm.
That's what I was referring to that with your possum socks.
Okay, the Netherlands get 2 Christmas days.
Well, it's also the second day of Hanukkah because this year Hanukkah, the first day of Hanukkah was actually on the 25th. So
Yep, Commander and
second day
Ivy
of
are both back.
happy Hanukkah to anybody who celebrates that. None of you guys, right? None of you
It's
all.
also it's
No.
also it's also Kwanzaa.
And Boxing Day.
Well, that's I was saying. I'm all ready for Boxing Day. I've got my gloves. I'm just gonna go and ring all my neighbors' doorbells and punch anyone who answers. Right? That's what it's all about. Pugilist.
Yes, I too originally thought, like, when I saw Boxing Day on the calendar, that like it was about like the fight boxing.
Yeah.
I thought it was when you threw out all the boxes you got during the on Christmas.
That's sensible.
I
Hi, Greg.
They called it that because you
Hi.
have to put your returns in a box. And
Yeah, it's true too.
Hey, it's Ember.
It is pretty much the day where traditionally the rich gave the scraps from Christmas to the poor, really. I suppose, you
Yeah,
know.
that's the
The
truth.
leftovers from their grand feast that they gave to the poor
From Queen
people.
Victoria days.
Yeah.
I just always wonder why is it called Boxing Day? What does boxing have to do with it? I know it's not pugilism or
Because they were boxing up the
Yeah,
leftovers. They had their servants box up the leftovers
the
and go
rich
and give them to
box
the
up.
poor.
Is that right, Jeff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm talking to Commander. Commander stayed with me for a week last month.
Okay,
That was
Commander, Ivy, Ember. Yeah, I've sent all of you links on Discord.
Did you send one to Maya too? Because I see Maya out there, but it might be too early for her to get on. But
Oh no, I didn't see that Maya was here. I'll
Yeah.
correct that too.
Maya was here.
Yeah, like I said, pretty much, anybody who wants to come in,
Yeah,
just
Jeff
let me
won't
know
give his
where the best
servants
place
a day
is
off.
to send you a link.
Jeff will not give his servants a day off. Spooky. Sorry.
No, he will not.
Who's doing the sexy breathing?
not me. I promise I don't do
I
the
can't.
ASMR just yet.
I never breathe when I'm online. You never know what you're going to breathe up. It's
But you do breathe now and again, Jenny.
Oh, come on.
no.
Darth Vader's up in here.
I was going to say Darth Vader. I am your father.
Well, then I want a bigger allowance, Daddy.
If I'm going to call you Daddy, I'm definitely going to need a bigger allowance.
Oh, fuck off, Bree.
What you do, Daddy?
Can I call you Doggy instead?
Doggy.
What would you do, Daddy? Quick, what artist is that from? What would you do, Daddy?
Oh, Jenny, you know I'd lick you like a lollipop.
Oh boy.
That's from Frank Zappa. And then it's that. Well, and then the little girl kind of voice says, "What would you do, Daddy?" And Daddy, who was Frank Zappa, comes back and sings something to the effect of, "Well, I'd cover that girl." chocolate and something till the cows come home. Frank was different.
Yeah, I never got into Zappa back in the day. Rolling
What's the-
Stones, Pink Floyd, that was my job. Not even the Beatles, even though I'm from Liverpool. I thought the Beatles shit.
I'm a Pinky. I've seen him twice.
I've seen the Stones.
In fact, the Pink Floyd was one of my first major concerts I ever went to.
Yeah, I've seen them
1971 Madison.
6 times. They'd be great. I remember seeing them when I was young, when Roger Waters was still with them. And I met Sid Barrett in a pub in Cambridge, believe it or not. When I was I was front man for a band, and I was meeting with my bass player in a pub in Cambridge, who wasn't far from me, but well, it's still not far from me, Cambridge, even though I've moved. And a guy at the bar. So I was talking to a guy at the bar, waiting for him, and he said, I said, I'm just waiting for a bass player. He said, I used to be in a band. I said, oh, nice. He was a bit weird. And I said, when Tibby finally turned up, I talked to him and said, oh, that's fucking Sid Barrett, the fucking founder of Pink Floyd. I said, oh my God, he told me he was in a band, and I just fucking brushed it off. But yeah, didn't get his autograph or nothing because I thought he was a fucking weirdo.
What's your favorite Pink Floyd tune?
Oh,
yeah, not that.
Who brought the guitar?
I wish you were here.
Yeah, that'd be right up there for me. But my favorite is several species of small furry animals gathered together in a cave and grooving with a pick.
You put me on the spot now.
Okay, I am amazed.
What's that?
Well, it's 4:45 in the morning, and we've run out of places. We've got our whole panel filled.
Yeah.
Wow.
All 10 spots.
Yeah.
It's an
Although,
accomplishment.
I
thought we were
didn't
supposed
think
to
we'd
do
have 10
something
people
else.
watching at this hour, let alone 10 people in here.
Play for watching.
Thanks for the invite.
You let yourself down there, perhaps. You know you're a legend on the YouTubes. So don't. Of course, people are going to watch it, especially your 48-hour marathon thing. So yeah, you should big yourself up.
Let's see.
Yeah, we don't
Purple.
even have a space for Matt.
Purple, honey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm off the app. That's why I have to ask. I'm dropping a link for you in Mid-America.
Okay.
And I think you should take a copyright strike and play this for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Several species of small furry what?
Animals gathered together in a cave and grooving with a pick. Or we could do
Yep.
careful with that axe, Eugene.
I'm queuing it up here. I just, like I said, my brain's not even working very well, and even when it is, I have.
Well, I'll preface
trouble
this for
staying up.
everyone. This is the weirdest, one of the weirdest tunes you'll ever hear in your life, and especially that it's from Pink Floyd.
Oh no, I've heard some weird ones.
Somebody else have a guitar? Let's do this.
Okay, I've got it.
Okay, we got it.
Okay.
Saw you today at the reception.
Mhm.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Is it playing?
No, it's not playing.
I missed something.
Who else has the guitar? I hear another guitar.
There we go.
Yeah, you need to.
Nice.
Yeah, that was me playing.
Mhm.
Oh, yay, dog's playing with me.
Okay, can anybody hear the birds?
No, I
Nope.
can't hear anything.
Wait.
Huh.
But I'll stop noodling around on my guitar. So
We should
It
play
was
together.
either way.
Okay.
Oh, in '98, I saw the Pulse LP they
Did I
made,
miss?
the live LP Pulse. On the opening night, I was in the stands that collapsed. Believe it or not, in Earls Court.
Oh, I heard something about that.
Yeah, the stands collapsed. So a few people, twisted their ankles, and no one died. But we were offered a refund, but the band actually put on a couple of extra days to accommodate it. And there's a snooker player called Stephen Henry, spotty little prick he was.
Okay.
And
snooker player.
We ready here?
Well, I thought I was, but
I think if we listen to Pink Floyd, we're probably going to get going. So
I
Yeah.
don't know what I'm doing if it's not playing for anyone else.
I think YouTube might actually have an automated system that stops certain things now if it's not working.
Hmm.
Well, that sucks. Well, if you want to go find it on your own, people, it's the Pink Floyd album is Uma Guma. Yep, that's the cover.
That's the
And,
weirdest album they ever made.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Okay,
There it
here's
is. There it is.
Oh, yes, I hear some birds.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
I
Oh my
got
God.
it
This
right
is
where I couldn't.
listen. This is the most funny part of the whole album.
Come on, you got to be quiet.
Uh, This is weird.
This was the experimental year. They were a psychedelic rock band.
Pink Floyd is
there
tomorrow.
were definitely psychedelics involved in making this song. I
You
don't
betcha.
doubt it all.
Yeah.
The only word I hear is "come."
It's a good one to listen to when you're doing a 4-way hit, Window Pane.
Oh my God, there's 5 minutes of this.
Looks like it.
Well, you gotta stay for the vocals. And if anybody can translate the vocals, I'll give you $100. More cowbell.
You should hear what comes next when breakfast is coming in. So
Yeah.
with the buzz.
I mean, because this is like Yoko Ono kind of stuff. I mean, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
This really is the weirdest album they ever made.
I can. Oh
Are
my!
we really
Cal?
risking Are we really risking a copyright hit on Purple's channel for this?
Here comes the vocals.
And then great Mario took a week, lemur and a bucket ran down the mountain stair, on the fiery whore that was falling around their feet. Never, he cried. Never.
I heard something about a battering whore and all that other stuff.
Well, I snack of the flame, cutting crust and a fell
Scottish.
I was going to say it's very sounds very Glaswegian.
Yeah, I used to have somebody who could translate Scottish, but I haven't seen him around in about a year.
Stand still, laddie!
Can somebody tell me what a gimbalahay is?
If you don't eat your meat, you can't have any pudding.
Sounds like bloody Rabsy Nesbitt.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
when he's drunk.
There now. Don't you feel enriched because you've experienced that song?
Hey,
Yeah, I've heard all of that.
If you really want to experience it, though, you got to
Hey.
get yourself some, magic stuff.
hey, I heard all your guitars. It seems that I have one of them too.
You have a guitar?
Yeah, of course. I have a house filled with guitars.
I have a mandolin. I bet I'm the only one here with a mandolin.
I have two ukuleles. I have a bass guitar. I have two electric guitars. I have one guitar in Nashville strings and
With
Nashville coming, and one normal guitar, country and western guitar, and then about 5 or 6 Spanish guitars, classic guitars.
I saw a guy in the net that had an 8-string guitar.
8 string.
Yeah. 8
Oh
strings.
yeah,
yeah.
that's for the crazy ones. But listen, this is a very short song I've written myself. That is I had to give it a name, so I called it "To the Circus." This is the short version.
You're a legend, man.
That was good. I could groove with that.
I play Chet Atkins style, you know.
Yeah, have you ever heard that LP of his, Mark Knopfler, Neck and Neck it's called?
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah. They're gonna make some changes made. Everybody, we're gonna make. Yeah, I can
I
work on
play
that.
more, but my roommates are sleeping. They took part in our pianos
Oh.
too. So yeah.
But this is the typical Chet Atkins song.
It's all right.
And so on.
That's because anything worth doing is worth doing right.
Hey, look at the
I
chat.
mix the music. I
I must
I
tell you.
Lost Girl her guitar and
I must
Look
tell
at
you.
the chat and read Liam.
I must tell you one thing. I have recently broken my left wrist, so playing now is very painful still.
yeah.
Post what Liam Wake said. Maybe we should get a band going here.
Yeah.
I also have a banjo.
112 string.
A 12.
How's that
one-
That'd be a
one
lot,
12
but I
string.
don't have a
I think
guitar.
I think it's called a piano.
100,
Tom Lear actually used that in one of his routines. He said that this should be played on a folk instrument, in which category the piano does not alas qualify. So imagine, if you will, I'm playing an 88-string guitar.
How come there are no pianos in marching bands?
I play keyboard. Well, if you need a keyboard player for this band or a guitar player,
Yeah.
well, we got a guitar player. It's Ned. Or harmonica. I've got a harmonica.
Have you ever seen the Kyoto Huppeleflip high school marching band? That's a brass band. I think it's about 120 children in this band, in this high school band. It marches through the streets. It's absolutely awesome. And this girl who has a complete drum kit and carrying it around.
Yeah.
You should get one of these. But we could do a band. We could do a track by track band. Like one makes the first track and sends it to the other one. He does the second track, and all you need is the same software.
Well, Art in the Utopians does a lot of that kind of stuff. That he gets one person to play an instrument and one person to do the vocals, and then he puts it all together.
Well, figure out what song you guys all know at the same time, and let's
Yeah, I also have one, but I'm not good at them. Go play.
Well, May and I both know Tom Lear's Christmas Carol, but I realized
Try play the same song of.
Yeah, what keys you harping? C?
I got an A. They got spoons too, though.
I think this is a C.
Yeah, the spoons. You can't knock the spoons.
I got out the spoons.
Don't knock the spoons. The spoons are
Hey, Liam, why don't you go on the net and get the instructions to build your own diddly, one string diddly?
We're not doing any diddling on YouTube, dude. That's that's paid content only.
No, it's Bo diddly. Jeez.
I can build everything you want. I even built me one of these shovel guitars with one string, just with an old shovel.
Oh yeah,
Liam, are you an actual real life performer?
Who?
Liam.
I used to be.
Who's Leon? Somebody
Leon.
using Leon?
Liam's in the side chat. Liam
Liam.
Wakefield.
Oh, Liam.
Yep.
Can I get your stuff on iTunes?
You got a SoundCloud?
Mm-mm.
That is a rock legend. Who says that?
That was Dog who said that up here.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Ned is a rock legend.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I did my thing in 1983, 1985. Then you had the local Live Aid stuff, with the Live Aid concerts, and I organized them in my country, and I called it local Live Aid, and that caught on, and together it went from city to city when everyone else organized this local Live Aid concerts with local bands. And total, I think we raised close to $1 million for the famine in Ethiopia. That was really
cool.
That's really. I still have the newspaper clippings of it.
Well, I was just going to say, because it was there was this thing I saw, because it was like 40 years since the first charity record that was done in the UK. So.
See, I don't get that, because Africa's a very rich country, and I think it's just being exploited by the whole
Ethiopia wasn't.
Continent.
Ethiopia wasn't. They were dying by the thousands that time, and no one bothered. And then this guy from the Boomtown Reds came, and he noticed it, and he made this. They made this song Band-Aid with all these stars in it, and they said, "Hey, we can do what governments can't do." And so they organized these two Live Aid concerts, and there was even. I think it was Phil Collins who chartered a Concorde to be on both concerts in the U.S. and in Wembley Stadium. That was a day I will never ever forget.
Well, because we obviously, like 40 years ago, we had this "Do They Know It's Christmas" as #1 in
that was all.
And then the American artists did "We Are the World," didn't they? Just after that.
Yeah, and this was the biggest cooperation between musicians all over the world. Not only the professionals, but also the amateurs, like we were in my country, and everyone did it. And you even had a metal aid, and you had a heavy metal aid, and there were even grunge and doom metal bands who did their own thing. Music connects people. Music makes peace.
Okay, I just dropped a link in the YouTube chat for Liam's channel if you want to go check out their music.
And I dropped the link for the Greensleeves cover. I've actually got it playing down below if y'all want to hear it real quick. It's a sample of it.
I also play Greensleeves.
I got it saved down below, or shared down below.
Hey,
that's Greensleeves, I think.
We passed our time. Christmas Day on the International Dateline was over 4 minutes ago.
So, do we care?
Yeah, if you guys want to keep playing, I'll stay here for a while.
And just addressing Ned, Clogland has fucking some great bands.
What?
Like Clogland.
What is that?
Holland, you mean?
Yeah, but
the Netherlands.
Yeah, I know, but the name. I couldn't understand the name before that.
Clogland.
Clogland?
Oh, that's. Yeah, we call it Klompen. Wooden shoes.
But
we have
like Arion, Focus. That's a good band.
Yep.
We have good. Yeah.
They touch. I can't remember.
Legion of Sound. That's another Holland band.
So
There's
Greensleeves
some
is an A minor, right?
No minors allowed.
A minor.
Okay.
No, not even one. Can you play Roundabout? Can anybody play Roundabout from Yes?
Oh, that's difficult. Dun, dun, dun. I used to.
All these
Once I could
50-year-old
play.
songs.
I could play the clap from Roundabout, from the same album, from the Yes album.
What's this about the clap?
Oh, that's a song, and it's on the Yes album, and on the first album they had, and it was also a finger picking style guitar, and it sounded like they recorded it in a classroom. They said, "Oh, this song is called the clap," and then it started, but I can't play it anymore because I'm really old.
Honestly, I like the classic folk guitar. You know anything by Gordon Lightfoot or Jim Croce?
Oh, I'm from Jim Croce. I know this one. Yes, I know it's kind of late. I hope I didn't wake you. I gotta tell you something happened. I hope you understand. Every time I write on the words came out wrong. So I have to say I love you in song. Yes, I know it's a kind of strange. Oh, every time I'm near you, I just hear a lot of things to say. Oh, you understand. Every time the words just came out wrong. So why you have to say I love you in a song? That comes a solo that I can play with on my own. That's the song.
Yeah, people usually asking me to play solo that they can't hear me.
I heard Jim Croce live once with his the guitarist he always has with him, and it was on the radio. It was a radio concert, and 2 days later he died in his plane crash.
Oh, so you probably got to hear his very last performance.
Yeah, and it is really shame that that isn't recorded because it was so good live on the radio.
Yeah. Atheist Carpenter's giving us a sloth.
I was to say I had a similar issue with my music, Purple. I had to stop singing because of my throat. People kept threatening to cut it.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm pretty sure I made everybody voluntarily deaf with my singing during my live stream earlier.
If anybody would like to get a hold of the large sloth image that I can use on here and stuff, I have it on Twitter, and you can download it if you want.
Okay.
Jenny, that's all I know of Roundabout.
I need to because in Linda's stream she was asking about it, about if I had a larger image she could use there. I was plugging that idea in every stream I got into tonight, so.
Well, we should do that. Make a band. You only need the same software to do it with.
Yeah.
And that's usually the problem. Yeah, you cannot can do it with.
Yeah, I'm afraid I have no musical talent at all.
I think everybody knows Audacity.
Yeah, well, I try to sing, and it's like I'm randomly changing keys in the middle of a line.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to drop out, guys. Catch you all later.
Take
Okay.
care.
Summer, good
Bye,
to see you.
Jeff. It's good to
Come
see
by
Yeah,
you.
more
nice
often.
seeing
We
you
love
all.
ya.
Love
Right.
you, man.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy screw year.
Happy Screw Year.
Okay. We've got an extra place now if somebody else in the side chat wanted to get in.
But how
Herb,
how many of you can sing?
Me, I was from
Not
God,
me.
my band.
Bumblebee,
I cannot
Junie,
sing.
can
No.
you sing?
I
No
can
one
sing.
else? Yeah, you
I
can sing. I
can
know, but
Well-
no one.
Hey,
I can
Jude.
play like every instrument though. So give me
Yeah,
a
I was
break.
gonna say, Bree, even if you can't sing, you can do the instrumentals.
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, at least at a bare minimum. Like I try to sing. I don't know. It all depends on the song, I guess.
So you guys heard me earlier. If you watch my pop culture channel, you know, let you decide from there.
I enjoyed your singing, Mage.
Thank you.
Well, Junie, if you can sing, that would be great. If not, at least you can be the girl on the album cover for us.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
Naked.
Yeah.
It was great.
not just the
Sure,
album.
just
cover.
tell me what you
It's-
want me to wear.
It's better
Oh,
than
hey,
me because
hey.
I will break the album
girl,
cover.
don't even get me started.
If we get a picture for the album cover, actually Ember can do the pictures for us. So for the album cover, if we get a picture of Bree and Junie kissing, yeah, that'll definitely sell.
Yeah, that would sell.
Boy, they're going to have really stretched out lips to do that.
Yeah.
No, actually, well, no, that's right. Yeah, Bree moved.
We're pretty far.
It used to be you lived in the same state.
Yes, and then freaking Bree moved. We were supposed to hunt for the Chicago Mothman together, and it never happened.
We
What
can have
state are you
Junie
in?
kissing me in my wheelchair, and it can be like the pity album. We can call it the pity album,
And as we were all turning into
like
sloths,
Live Aid.
Junie, what state did you move to?
Oh no, I'm still in Illinois.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was Bree that moved.
I moved to El Paso temporarily, but
Dog,
El Paso,
we'll
I
get a
know
picture.
El Paso. I've been there.
beautiful
Did you
city. I
move
love it.
anytime in between? Because I could have sworn
No.
you moved somewhere else. Unless I'm just thinking of like Missouri, and that's it.
I lived in I grew up in Missouri, then I moved to Illinois,
Oh,
and
okay.
and now Texas.
Dog, we don't have to use the wheelchair for pity. We can get a picture of you, a real dramatic thing,
Who
of
needs
showing
pity
just
when we,
how fast you can go in your wheelchair.
who
And,
needs pity when we have titties? That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
well, Ember can adjust the picture of Dog in the wheelchair so it'll look like a flat surface, but we
That's
can
going
get
to
him
make
going real fast by pushing him down a good hill.
does not mean Junie's going to have to run to be kissing me.
I'd pay to see that.
Junie can sit on your lap.
I once made a wheelchair that did 60 miles an hour.
I wanted to bring this up before when we were talking about wheelchairs. I saw this very cool device. Everybody who's in a chair wishes from time to time that they had a power chair.
Yeah.
But they're ungodly expensive. Well, somebody came out with this device. I understand it's like around 600, 700, something like that. And all it is an electric motor with a wheel. And you bolt it to the back side of the wheelchair. There's some cross braces that go back and forth in the back on the bottom. And you connect it up right there, and you end up with a one-wheel drive that pushes the chair.
Yeah, I saw that because I was looking for power wheelchairs for Sloth Girl.
I made something different. I had a wheelchair that you could put behind a moped. How do you call yourself propelling on a wheel? You ride with your wheelchair to the moped, you hook it on, you do a lever, then the front wheels of the wheelchair lift up, and you start the moped moped with a cord, and then it's a tricycle.
Oh, I saw somebody do that same thing with one of those skateboard, or powered skateboards. What do they call those stuff?
Yeah.
Scooter or some sort. They mount a couple of those onto the wheelchair and make it work.
You know, I have a couple of acquaintances with in a wheelchair, and so I'm always, and when I visit them, oh no, you're not thinking of modifying my wheelchair again, isn't it?
Okay, Bree or Ember, don't worry about it. You know, just grab whatever pictures you can. You can fix it in post.
How about it? Will we do a band or?
Yeah, Maya, get a load of Junie. Holy cow!
I know, right? It's like
When was it that we got together, Perp and
Back
Junie?
in 2021.
Yeah.
Good God, that long ago? Oh shit!
Yeah, back then I had my pink and green hair.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I was surprised, you know, with you having such dark hair now.
I only have long hair.
I'm doing a wheelie for Jenny.
We should get back together.
Yes, I do plan to get a new vehicle, hopefully before the end of the year. And maybe I can do another road trip sometime, like maybe the spring or in the summer.
No, we need to keep
Yeah,
in
Ember,
contact.
I only said that because you were saying how much you despised it in the stream a couple hours ago. Ember was saying that she hates that phrase, "we'll fix it in post," because it meant that the person wasn't willing to do any more work and was just going to create 3 times as much work for her later.
I can imagine not having a vehicle in America is fucking difficult.
Yeah, unfortunately.
It makes life almost impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See here, Commander's been here. I live in the middle of nowhere, but at least I'm literally like 200 yards from a store where I can buy things and, essentials and that. And that's the UK for you, though. We're very compact.
Another surprise in St. Cloud is that we actually have a reasonably functional bus system. That, I was able to get to all the stores on the bus after the car accident.
Mm-hmm.
I put a link in Mid America. It's
Yep.
probably nice to do that one here, so Ivy can also do something.
I saw buses servicing towns that would have a bus system in America when I was there.
Okay, May, do you want to pick up Ivy's link since you seem to get to work and I
Do
don't?
you know this song of there are 1 million bicycles in Japan or something? And I had to laugh because there are 25 million bicycles in the Netherlands, and we have 17 million people.
You want me to get Ivy's link here for channel?
Yeah, from the Twitter.
Okay. From Twitter?
Yeah, Ivy got a song link in Twitter there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Happy Boxing Day, Nerdy.
Hey, Nerdy.
Hey, Nerdy.
Hey, Nerdy. Yeah, one of the channels I follow is called Not Just Bikes, and mostly talks about the cities in the Netherlands, but just in general about, how cities could be much more friendly to pedestrians and bikes, and that how to design cities that don't really need cars.
Yeah, Amsterdam is a good example.
Yeah. And it's
when you talk about that. That sets off idiots here in America.
Yeah. Well, that's what I see, that his ideas are all sound,
Okay,
but
that's it.
I don't see any way that you're going to get Americans from where we are now to where that would be, even though it has a lot of clear advantages.
Well, that's like Cambridge. Cambridge isn't far from me, and you go to that town, and there's more bikes than cars.
Let's hear it.
Who do you know with a liver that's huge? A big red nose and guzzles down booze. Drunken Santa's coming to town. He's ringing a bell and holding a cup. Playing Santa Claus beats sobering up. Drunken Santa's coming to town. He gets himself kicked out of bars for passing deadly gas. He came with 2 boots, leaves with 3, 1 wedged up his ass. Dogs lift their legs to the jolly drunk elf, but he doesn't care, he pees on himself. Drunken Santa's coming to town.
Matt, you have a lovely voice.
Can I sit on Santa's lap, please? Sure, honey, go ahead. Oh, Mommy, Santa smells. Ew.
What do you want for Christmas?
I want to go home.
Come on, but I'm Santa Claus.
He likes to drink a 6-pack and hang out at the malls. He'll give your kid a candy cane that he used to scratch his balls. He wears a red hat, black belt, and a scarf. His beard should be white, but it's covered with barf. Santa's gonna show up, stagger around and throw up. Drunken Santa's coming to town.
Oh, that's it.
Good job.
Ivy.
Ivy.
Okay, I like.
Ivy Chan has a great voice. Ivy Chan.
It is just pretend because she's just lip syncing. Ivy has no real voice. Ivy is just a made up character.
No.
But she has a couple of dirty songs.
Yeah, the last one was interesting.
What's it? Yeah, she has the vagina song. She has with her 4-year-old twin sister. She does the "Do You Take It Up the Ass" song, and she has "You Are a Cunt" from Cat McSnatch from Australia, and that's about it, I think.
Do any of you ever listen to Garfunkel and Oates?
Yeah,
No.
I'm familiar with them.
Yeah,
God, they're
I was actually just thinking about them when he said that fucking ass thing.
I wish we
ass
could
is
play one of their
abusive.
songs here.
Yeah.
What, Garfunkel and Oates?
Uh-huh.
As in our Garfunkel and
Well, the name, anyways. The people are not Garfunkel or Oates. They're a couple of women who are comedians and just absolutely a scream with the songs that they've written for themselves or performed. I don't know.
Guitar, ukulele, comedy. Yeah.
The small one. I think she's absolutely adorable.
Ned must be. You mentioned Australia. He must be. He must know Kevin Bloody Wilson.
Kevin Bloody Wilson. With what songs did he do?
The Last Lager Waltz. That was one of his. What about the
I
poker
do-
time? You know, when he got shot, he wasn't doing nothing. He was just.
Well, do you take it up the ass? Can I feel? Do your dad have a brewery? Can I feel your tits, or will you show them to me? That song.
Yeah, all of that.
I can't. I'm not very good with song lyrics because I had a little brain hemorrhage like 14 years ago, and I lost 600 lyrics. So I have to do it all from paper now. Only a few songs I remember, like like I have to say I love you in a song. Streets of London, I still remember because that's from far from the time. And that's all. But I still sing, I still play.
You got in the UK, you got Chubby Brown. He's also a comedian, but he does songs as well. He's a cunt.
Okay.
That's a good song of his.
Let's see if
He's
I can
cunt.
get this to work.
But if we're going to do a band, we need to think of like what we're going to do. You know, like Hey See Dixie. Yeah.
Well, we hear it at least.
Cause if gay marriage becomes lawful, I'm gonna find myself a duck and legally do something awful.
Okay.
Could you make it louder?
Yeah, I was trying to turn it up there.
Pat Robertson once said, it's a long downward slide that will lead to legalizing sex with ducks if two men can stand side by side. God, I hope he's right, cause if gay marriage becomes lawful, I'm gonna find myself a duck and legally do something awful. Ducks, sex with ducks, we'll do it in the rain. Ducks, yeah, ducks. Got those web feet on my brain. We'll find a pond, we'll find a puddle. Put your beak in mine and we'll cuddle. It's a feeling I can't name, when sex with ducks and gay marriage are one and the same. Gonna goose that goose, gonna pat that swan, gonna rubber my ducky all night long. Gonna whack that mallard till its feathers plume. Gonna Huey, Dewey, Louie all over the room. Scrooge McDuck, gonna give it to you. Dive into your gold until you say DuckTales. Woo! Ducks, sex with ducks, we'll do it in the rain. Ducks, yeah, ducks. Those feathered bodies are insane. We'll find a pond, we'll find a puddle. I'll be the wind beneath your wings and we'll cuddle. It's a feeling I can't name, when sex with ducks and gay marriage are one and the same.
They never will be.
This would be a song for the two Ivies I have.
I posted on YouTube, on the YouTube chat, a link for one of their other songs called "The Loophole." And if you really want to show what these two girls are about, play that one.
That's the best song, The Loophole.
The girl with the black hair, isn't she that actress?
And considering the holidays, we really should hear it.
They're both actresses. They've both been in different sitcoms and stuff. But
the young dark-haired woman was played the girlfriend of I can't remember the character's name on Big Bang Theory.
Oh, Raj.
Yes, Raj.
Raj Kuthrapali. Yeah, that's it. She was also in Scrubs.
Raising Hope and Scrubs and
yeah, she played.
Yeah, I remember.
She played the ukulele in that, didn't she?
The blonde's been in some different shows too, but I can't think of what they were. But yeah, they're both actresses.
I know what you're on about now. Yeah.
Well, can somebody grab that that other song that I posted there and run that through? We don't have to hear the whole thing, but I think you'll want to once it starts.
I need to go for 5 minutes. Is that okay?
No, you have to stay here.
No, I have to help my guests a little. I'll be right back.
Did you hear it?
Yep.
All my life, I've been good, do what my mom and dad and God say I should. Go to church and Bible school to live by God's rule. So whatever people tell me that the Bible tells me, I will do.
Blonde Girl was
Alcohol,
also
high
in
school
Big
with
Bang
my
Theory.
purity ring. Unlike those other girls, I got my morals in check. It was easy to do till I got a boyfriend. And pardon my French, but he's cute as heck. But I made a pact to keep my hymen intact, and Jesus and I are tight. Never learned about the birds and bees. I was taught to keep an aspirin in between my knees, cause the Bible says premarital sex is wrong. But Jason says that guys can't wait that long. I don't want to lose him to someone who'll do him. I need to figure something out. Well, there's a loophole in the scripture that works really well, so I can get him off without going to hell. It's my Hail Mary full of grace. In Jesus' name we go to fifth base. Oh, thank you for making me holy, and thank you for giving me holes to choose from. And since I'm not a godless whore, they'll have to come in the back door. Therefore, fuck me in the ass, cause I love Jesus. The good Lord would want it that way. Give me that sweet sensation of a throbbing rationalization. It's just between you and me, cause everyone knows it's the sex that God can't see. It's hard to be as pure as me, to resist the urge to lose my vaginal virginity, to wait until my marriage bed to give my husband my unsullied maiden head. So take your cock out, shove it in my ass, fuck me until you come. Oops, I mean, let's join our souls and unite our bodies and fly with the wings of God. Whatever you do, don't touch my clitoris. If you ring Satan's doorbell, God can't ignore this. And no prophylactics when you put it in, cause birth control's for sluts and it's a sin. I've emptied my bowels and laid out the towels. I'm ready for romance. Now I'm praying to the power that's the highest. But of all of my holes, this one's the driest. And we can't procreate if we anally copulate. And God's okay with sodomy, but only if you're straight. And I'm staying pure no matter what. So I'm okay with everything but, everything but, everything but. Whoa, fuck me in the ass cause I love Jesus. The good Lord would want it that way. Give me that sweet sensation of a rock hard rationalization. It's just between you and me, cause everyone knows it's the sex that God can't see. I do whatever the Bible tells me to, except for the parts that I choose to ignore because they're unrealistic and inconvenient, but the rest I live by for sure. So let's not talk about how the good book bans shellfish, polyester, and divorce, and how it condones slavery and killing gays, because those parts don't count, of course. Let's cherry pick the part about losing my cherry and mine it for ambiguities and omissions to circumvent any real sacrifice, but still feel pious in my arbitrary parroted positions. And don't you dare question my convictions, and don't look closely at the contradictions. Just focus on a sacrificial crucifixion, and have faith in its complete jurisdiction. Is the only way to measure if you're good or not. And in a debate, just say to have faith, because when up against logic, it's the only card you've got. So close your eyes, take a deep breath, and fuck me in the ass, because I love Jesus. The good Lord would want it that way. Give me that sweet sensation of an irrational rationalization. It's just between you and me, because everyone knows it's the sex that God can't see. Yeah, my chastity belt has locks, but sometimes you need to think outside the box.
That closing line is so good.
Fuck me in the ass because I love Jesus.
And their albums are available on iTunes and other music places. Garfunkel and Oates.
I see the blonde girl was also in Big Bang Theory. I think she was the grad student that got obsessed with Sheldon, made him do stuff, or made him work for the theory.
I recall her face on Big Bang Theory, but I don't remember what she did.
One who wouldn't let him rest and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that was her. And I think she was in Brooklyn 911 as well. She played a Swedish cop or something like that.
I don't know either.
I know. I know them both now. I know what they are. Garfunkel and Oates. I'll look at that. But thanks for having me. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to the shop
I'm back.
because today, Boxing Day, they'll be selling all the Christmas shit off for free. All the stuff that was wrapped in Christmas wrapping, they're giving it away for nearly nothing. I got a 2 kilogram ham last year for £1. So,
It's half price candy day.
yeah, it's all of that. All the Christmas stuff is getting sold.
Well, I'll take a
thanks for
box
having
of
me, Beth,
chocolate covered
and
cherries.
it was great to see you all again.
Yeah, Doc, I'm really glad
you had me
you're
most
okay.
nights on Slim Living Cyborgs channel anyway. And all take care, yeah, and enjoy the rest of your Christmas and Merry Christmas or whatever.
Thank you, Doc.
And
Thanks,
I love you
Doug.
all, yeah.
A
Bye
Merry
now.
Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Absolutely.
Happy paid days off.
Happy paid days off, yeah. And we call because it's Friday, we call it the third Christmas day here because it's most of the country takes Friday off, and they also are encouraged from in the companies that don't work on time and stuff, you know, like this to take them off because everyone can be Friday at home. So you have a long holiday, about 5 days.
What happens when it falls on a weekend? You get
Then
days
we're out
off?
of luck. We had it a few years ago when there was Christmas wasn't Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, that would tough luck.
AR, that's very sweet.
Yeah, but let me put my camera on for a moment that you can see where I'm sitting in. I'm sitting in my studio. I have everything around me. Like it's hard to move my webcam because it's the connection is very bad. But you see my mixing console here, and I have
you disappeared. Oh,
I'm having trouble finding the right button.
I'm
I
still
was
here.
trying to get him to
I have
show
an
us.
effects rack. I have there some stuff I made myself, and
jeez, that's a hell of a mixer.
so
yeah,
it's only 12 channels, but it does it. It does the trick. This is, and I also use it live when I go on gigs with the other bands. I rent this stuff out. So, as long as I can do this, and you can see this is my guitar. Here.
Gibson.
I wish.
Martin.
No, this is a Spanish guitar. It's Valencia. Valencia. It is made in Spain, and it was. And I bought it for 165 euros, and then the guy who ordered it for me in the shop told me a few weeks later, "You got the wrong guitar." But you don't need to worry about it. It was a $600 guitar. They sent the wrong one. But it was the importer the problem, not the shop's problem, not my problem.
We had that happen in the last place I worked. We ordered a windshield for an antique car, and when it showed up, it was completely wrong. Just nothing about it was correct. And we called them and say, how do you want us to ship it back? And blah, blah, blah. And they said, oh, just keep it and we'll send you the right one. Well, okay, those fuckers are worth $700.
Yeah.
Keep it. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
And this is my harmonica. It's, with a thingamajig on it.
Okay.
There's a
Good night, Carpenter.
I still don't know how to play it.
Good night,
But
atheist.
I can see what I do here. I have I'm trying to record stuff, but I'm not very good in recording myself because I'm constantly making mistakes. I'm really a live guy, Put me on a stage with 3,000-4,000 people in front of me. I make no mistake. Put me in front of a microphone to sing. I make a mistake.
Well, take a picture of the audience and put it on the wall in front of
you.
Especially when you're doing the recording and hitting all the buttons yourself too. That makes it even harder to make mistakes because your brain's all over the place thinking, is this recording? Is this and then
my son used to help me with it, but now he's married. Now he has other things to do.
Mm-hmm.
I need a technician here to do the recording and stuff to get everything rolling. To use the program and to use the mixing console, and I can do it. I can do the final mix.
I'm shocked that we have shock's not the right word. I'm impressed that we have this much talent wrapped around us. This is very cool. I mean, with all of you, it's just a whole bunch.
Yeah.
My only talent is I can drill holes really well. As long as I have a drill press.
Have you noticed we're all slowly turning into sloths?
Well, I told people where to get the thing if they can have access to the marathon direct mail.
I've always had a copy.
What is it with sloths?
Sloth passed on.
Sloth was my lifetime companion, and she passed away over the summer. But I had literally known her since before she was born.
You had a pet sloth?
No. No, that's my human companion. We couldn't actually live in the same apartment together, but we waited until we could get 2 apartments in the same building so that we'd be close enough to check on each other every day. Because we literally known each other all our lives. That her mother babysat for me when she was pregnant with her.
That's nice.
And Sloth was her screen name.
Yep.
Or internet name.
And she had a tattoo on her arm that was very much like the sloth image that Jenny gave us here.
Did you ever had a baby sloth in your arms?
No,
never a real one.
But I hear their poop is square.
I had it. No, I had it, and it hugs you like a baby. Puts its arms around it, and then it really hugs you. It's amazing. But then it had to go back to its mother. So this was in some kind of zoo.
There's a video that goes around of it's being shot from the inside of a car, looking out towards the front. You can see that the traffic in the other lane is stopped dead, a whole chain of cars, and you're stopped in the car that's filming it. And a guy has gotten out of his car and has picked up this sloth that was going across the road, which takes a couple days, I guess. And he carried it off to a tree and all that kind of stuff, and saved it. It's a real sweet video.
Oh, I did this in last spring. There were 2 families of ducks crossing the highway, and I stopped with my motorcycle. I put my alarm lights on, and I went on the right hand side of the lane, and I went standing on the left side of the lane, and then the other motorcycle riders came and they stopped the traffic until all the ducks and the little ducklings have passed the period. And then the cars that also stopped always, and when they were passed and we were driving again, all thumbs up and stuff. That is really a nice thing to experience. Because we have a lot of ducks here.
Yeah, I had one time. I was driving on a county highway that happened to pass between two lakes here. And there was this huge snapping turtle trying to cross the road.
Yeah.
And so I pulled over to the shoulder, and fortunately I had a snow shovel in my car still, so I could pick him up on the shovel and carry him across so he couldn't bite me. you know, but I put him down on the bank of the pond that he had been moving toward.
Oh, Tsunami would like to come on up. Where'd the link go?
There was never a link.
Okay, here is the cutest. This is a fairy sloth. And if you look at the guy's wrist here, it has a prehensile tail. It can actually grip branches with its tail.
Yeah.
That is not a sloth. That's not a sloth.
It's only got one hook.
It's an anteater. It's a fairy, or not, it's a tiny silky anteater. That's what they're called. I couldn't remember the name of it. Yeah.
Right.
But sloths and anteaters are xenothrans, which means that they are closely related and obviously have some convergent characteristics. But tree sloths generally don't have tails. And I don't think any sloths have prehensile tails.
Okay, I thought that was unusual because I knew they usually had, you know, short tails, if anything.
It does have a sloth-looking kind of face.
Yeah, and and it's got the big hook finger things for cracking open ant colonies, and they live in trees.
I used to have a hardtail, but that was something completely different.
Sumami, I sent you a link on Discord.
Nobody asked me what a hardtail is.
That's a motorcycle.
It's a motorcycle. It's an old Harley. It cost you your kidneys. These things. And your back.
Old-fashioned suspension, or I should say, lack of suspension.
When you have the original saddle on the motorcycles, and then it was good. But when you made it into a chopper, you had to put this hard seat on it. It was in hell. You couldn't drive for like 50 miles without stopping and having to stretch everything and walk around because it was really
that bike can give you blisters on your ass.
Never again a hardtail. I have 30 motorcycles.
You have 30 motorcycles?
I had 30 motorcycles. At the moment, I still have my motorcycle, my drag queen, as I call it. It is a Yamaha XV 750. It's a Virago, and I got it as a heap of rust. Like I could say, "Oh, do you want a rear fender?" And I just broke it off, and so this rusted it was, and I dressed it with Harley clothes. So it is a drag queen. It's a Yamaha and Harley clothes. I even have a video on YouTube, and then it has the thumbnail has a transgender motorcycle. But the difference between my motorcycle and a Harley, this one doesn't break down. I have it for 20.
Neither do Harleys. They run forever.
Yeah, if you treat them well.
As long as you keep the oil in it.
Yeah, and if you treat them well. Don't let them. Most people ruin their Harleys because they want to have them idle, like, and what they don't think about is that when the Harleys run that slow, the valve train doesn't get any oil. The pistons don't get any oil because the oil pump is hardly running. So that's the way they ruin it. Yeah, well, now it gets technical.
They should stop that.
Okay.
Hey, mommy.
I've been meaning to get on like an electric Harley.
My stepdad's had a Harley for fucking like 15 years, and I don't think he's ever had to take it in to get fixed or have anything done to it.
There were two motorcycles I have never had trouble with. And one was a 38 Harley W45. That was the predecessor of the army bike that was shipped to Europe with the military. It was a flathead, and I had never had trouble with it. It always ran. It always did it. And this Virago I have now. And for the rest, I have even BMWs had broke down beside when I was driving them, and that is very un-BMW like.
Sloth Girl's father had a Goldwing, and that had been one of the things that she wanted to do on her bucket list, that, you know, at least one last time to be out on a big bike on the highway. We were just trying to find somebody who'd, you know, just take her for a good long ride, and couldn't find anybody nearby with a highway bike.
Goldwings all have one illness, and that's the wiring harness that is so insanely bad. A friend of mine bought a Goldwing, and it wouldn't run. Nothing worked. So we opened all the stuff around it, and I replaced all the plugs, the contacts, you know, that you could get together, and I made it all with I don't know how the name of these things. Wait, hold one for the camera. Perhaps you could tell me what these things are called in
Amiga Nut says that's why I ride a naked sport bike, so I can lean over the tank when I'm going over bumpy roads. It really saves my bad back.
I mean, these things.
But doesn't it hurt your nuts?
What are these called in America?
Terminal strip.
Yeah.
The terminal strip. We replaced all the connection with the terminal strips, and then we switched it on. Wait for the carburetors to fill, and it ran right away. And since then, we did it with 3 more Goldwings. That's the only thing that ever goes wrong with them.
So just cheaply made electrical connectors?
It's like cutting back on the wrong things to make it cheaper. Drive a bike naked?
That was
Amiga Nuts said that's why I ride a naked sport bike. I said if
Yep.
you're riding it naked, doesn't it hurt your nuts?
No, that's something else. A naked bike, that is a bike without the screens and all the stuff around it. It's a bike.
I know,
the bike
but
that's naked.
it's funnier as riding the bike naked, because bikes are boring. So the only way it would be funny to me is if a motherfucker was riding it naked.
Now I have a trailer. A trailer. How do you call it? A caravan or something. And this is. Some people will say it's weird, but I'm standing on a nude camping. I have a place there. And there, when I get my motorcycle, I ride my motorcycle nude to my trailer. But because you can. And it is weird. It's absolutely uncomfortable, I can tell you.
Oh.
Don't do it.
Well, we've got Chris and the Kentucky
You know,
Nations now.
Quit telling me how to live my life, okay? If I want to bike around naked.
I think I am in favor of Bree doing anything naked. Yes.
I give you one argument not to ride a bike naked.
Yeah, I don't want to ride any bike or horse naked.
It's the falling down.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That will get you.
Yeah, if you go down in the gravel, that would really tear you up.
That's why when I see these YouTube videos of people in bikers having their girlfriends on the back in bikinis, and say, oh, please be careful, because it will rip your skin off totally.
Yeah. Well, even if you don't go down,
That's why they wear leather.
The debris being thrown by the road.
I wear Kevlar. That's why when I had the accident with the scooter, I have a motorcycle and a scooter. That's why I only broke my wrist, because that was the only thing that was unprotected.
Listen, I live in Florida, and I haven't seen any of the people that ride bikes around here with a woman in a bikini in the back. And the women that I've seen on the back of fucking motorcycles in this state, I don't want to see them in a bikini.
That's right.
Well, my grandfather was in a motorcycle accident. My grandmother was a nurse, so because of the motorcycle accident, he ended up with 7 kids and 22 grandkids. The moral of the story is don't ride motorcycles.
I have in the 52 years I have a motorcycle driver's license. I never had an accident on a motorcycle, and I buy a scooter, and within 2 days I have an accident. But it wasn't even my fault, because I was just driven off the road. It was like a hit and run.
You got a license?
Yeah, we have a motorcycle driver's license.
You need to have a license for a motorcycle.
You cannot drive a
Even though I
motorcycle.
got a Class A, even though I got a Class A driver's license, I still need to get a motorcycle license.
Yep.
A motorcycle license is required, but I know most people don't bother getting one.
Here in the Netherlands, a Class A is motorcycle. Class B is a luxury car, and you can have a trailer of a certain weight, and then you get E. When you have BE, you can drive with a car and a trailer behind it, and C and D are for truck driving and bus driving. And when you have everything,
Gee, it's the exact opposite in the Netherlands, because Class A means that you can drive a tractor trailer. The commercial trucks that everything's shipped in.
Hi, Kyle.
Class D is where you can.
Oh, and Joe's here.
I think
Hi,
in
Joe.
New York, it's. I'm not sure, but I
Class
think
D is
in
just
New
a
York, Class D
car
is.
well, I have all.
Yep.
Why?
Okay.
No,
Mage,
just because I could.
Mage, why is your sloth bigger than any of the rest of ours?
Because I'm using split cam.
Oh.
It's a
I
secret
could
of the
make a
show.
sloth bigger than that if I had one, because I'm using OBS.
I can use OBS, but the last time I did it, it froze on me.
Last time I tried to use OBS, I screwed up the beginning of this marathon because I couldn't figure out how to use it with StreamYards at the same time.
I'm still figuring out how to use OBS to stream with it, period, without anything like StreamYards or Streamlabs or whatever.
My YouTube account refuses to cooperate with OBS. It won't pass the stream key.
I thought you can just connect it straight to your YouTube account.
That's what I mean, though. I do everything to set it up that should be connected to my YouTube account. But I can't get it to pass the stream key between OBS and YouTube.
I never tried it so far, but I use OBS to animate Ivy.
Yeah.
And to make her move and stuff, to record it.
Hi, guys.
But now you have seen Ivy move, so that's Ivy. That's my brain fart child.
Yeah, well, I had seen her earlier, news report things, and one of her other songs that you had posted.
My favorite song from Ivy is The Way You Are.
And sometimes when I am on a stream, I have on the screen on the TV, the huge TV I have behind me, I have a tape running with Ivy in her room and looking over my shoulder. Uh-oh, I've done it.
Ah, I love the kitty cat.
Kitty.
Yep. I have 2 of my 3 kitties up on the chair with me now. Both of my tuxedo boys.
Ivy has tuxedo cat in her spaceship.
I know. I've commented on that several times.
That is,
Sniffy tail.
and I asked for how to give what kind of a name the cat would have, and something said call him 007 for James Bond. So Ivy's cat is now 007.
Do not give a cat license to kill. Petunia's gonna want one, and then I'm really in trouble.
There's Baby Cakes and Binky. Kitty, kitty.
Look
Are
at
you
those
going to
big eyes.
Cosmic Kyle? Are you going to pose your Pleiades picture up somewhere? Oh, look at that little face. I want to eat it. Arf, arf. Oh.
She's almost 18 years old. She's gonna be 18 in April.
You're almost an adult.
Oh no. She's a grandma. Well, not actually. She's not actually a grandma, but she's a little grandma baby. She's almost 18. Baby bear.
What are you doing? Huh?
She's like so confused by where the voice is coming from.
What are you doing? Huh? You good girl. Huh? I'm not small.
Where's Bree?
You're Mighty Wolf. Yeah, hi.
Sit. Sit.
It's so sweet.
Sammy's son is looking and saying, I've caught rodents bigger than that.
Oh yeah, she's smaller than the cats. Huh, you're smaller.
I inherited a teacup Yorkie from a racist Roman Catholic cousin who we left in a Jewish funeral home. And that teacup Yorkie never got above 4 pounds.
Don't bite your brother, bro. He's gonna freak out. Oh, roll over. What you doing? Hey, don't step on Noodle. Oh my goodness.
Noodle.
All them furry things.
Yeah, Petunia was a sloth girl's cat, and she rather bullies the boys because she weighs as much as both of them put together.
Oh, that teacup Yorkie had a 40-pound Boston Bull Terrier, absolutely trained.
Yeah.
And the kitten at the time, Corky, had both of them trained.
Well, Petunia's half Maine Coon. You know, so for that breed, it's not uncommon for them to get up around 30 pounds. So for her being 20 pounds is nothing.
One of this one's grandparents is a Maine Coon, so she's already kind of big, but
yep.
I mean she's a kitten and she's like as big as Binky is.
Yeah. Well, even the vet said Petunia's not fat; she's solid. You know, it's just a lot of muscle there.
Yeah, I had.
That's what the vet said about me too.
And Corky was a little black cat with just a little bit of few white hairs on his chest.
Snoopy.
Bree, is that saying I could come and get you if I had a leash and collar?
Ooh, I want to watch that. Yeah. Oh, one of our Damascus goats.
That's me.
With a terrible underbite.
Yes, they've been breeding those goats for thousands of years. Their genetic or their gene pool's kind of
broken,
rough.
Yeah, yeah. It looks.
Is that
like
a goat?
Face smacked in by a 2x4.
Yes.
It's a Damascus goat.
Hmm.
They haven't always looked like this, but
Either that or it's a royal family in like 100 years.
yeah, Habsburg
100 years.
goats.
That's them now. That's William.
Have you seen King Charles's ears? He can fly with them.
Yeah, Ivy, I feel with you. I just, I worked with Glover Mom on the shill a number of times.
Mm.
I actually,
It was me who started Global Mom doing videos.
Yep.
We spoke on some in some comment section, and we really had the same ideas. I said to her, "You should do videos. I can help you." And I helped her a little going, and so she got started. And then we said we had this idea to do things like you do this with this this marathon. We want to do this on a day and with all small creators on a playlist that was invented by a sarcastic barman, and so we could all do premieres on Thursday, and then we had a show called Premiere Thursday, but that was really Global Mom and my brainchild, and now Global Mom is gone. I have, yeah.
I watch that all the time. I didn't realize you were involved with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we lost 4 people in our community this year.
I even have my Discord server is also called the Premiere Thursday.
I wasn't aware of Vonreg. And I'm not aware of Global Mom.
Yeah, Vonrek, we just we got a message posted by his wife on his channel that just said that he had taken a fall and it was fatal. That was as much information as we got, but we appreciate that at least that effort was made. I have had a number of people who just went quiet and I never knew what happened to them. That's just a horrible feeling, that you get, you remember somebody that was on your channel a year or two ago and you realize how long it's been since you've seen them and no idea what happened.
I made a video. I had to set it to premiere about 2 or 3 years from now, as far as I could get it, and that's a video in case I should suddenly die or something, then it will someday automatically premiere and tell some goodbye things, and it's mostly I think it's hilarious because Ivy is completely roasting me on everything, and I have put all the things I use to make Ivy on a Google space. So if anyone, should I be there, would like to continue Ivy, so he, she, or whatever, she can take it and continue with Ivy.
Yeah, I need a new plan because, Sloth Girl and I had always had a notebook and a lockbox here so that we could get into each other's accounts. But now that she's gone, I don't really know who I can, give information to. That if I was in an accident and, couldn't access the computer myself.
Mm-hmm. But the video.
I suppose if you kept doing the Wednesday streams, Molly would probably pop in there.
I'm fully confident that I'll get murdered, so you guys will see it on the news. I won't need to inform anybody.
Do people hate you so much?
I don't know know if it's hate. There's a couple crazy ass men out there.
Yeah, I think it's more like obsessive stalkers she's worried about.
The worst part is
some of it's hate, though. I mean, the axe was pretty. Wow.
Oh yeah. No, all jokes aside, because that was supposed to be a joke, even though it was a morbid one. Yeah, I definitely have there's a literal person out there that he wants to kill me, and it's insane to me that after years, I haven't seen this motherfucker in years, and he still is on the internet stalking me because he doesn't know where I live. Because my address was confidential with the state for 2 years because he shoot at me. Crazy bitch. Crazy.
Whenever anyone gives me a death threat, I just tell them just to take a number and get in line.
For real, though.
In a previous life, I was commenting in religious forums, and I was to be stupid to use my real name, and my real name is so rare that if you type it in Google, you have 3-4 clicks, you see my house in Google Street View. So I changed my name and completely made a new internet identity like Ned McGrant. Ned is the first letters of Nederland, of my country, and McGrant is because someone from Scotland said I talk too much, and that fits me.
Yep. That's a problem I have now with my new name, which is why I'm not being public with it. But my old name, it wasn't a problem, because even if you knew my name and the city I lived in, I tried Googling it, and I came up with 600 hits, and none of them directed you to me, because it was just such a bloody common name in this area.
Yeah, but in my case, once on a day, I received a bubble envelope in my mailbox in the snail mail with 9mm cartridge in it with my name scratched into it, because I rubbed some people in these religious forums very against them, their hairs or something. I did something wrong, because of course I did something wrong. I went against them, and then I didn't touch the bullet. I called the police, and the police came. They took the bullet with them, and they lifted a fingerprint from the bullet. Then they contacted the FBI, sent them the fingerprint, and he was known by the FBI, and he did it to more people, and I think he even killed one. So he's now for life in prison at the moment. So I was really that's really scared me. So I removed everything with my name in it from Google and everything, and I'm only known as Ned McGrant now, and only very few people know my real name.
Everybody knows my real name, and I'm not going to be intimidated into fucking hiding anymore. I'm fucking done with the bullshit. Motherfuckers all know my real name. My shit's out there. I don't care. If Alice wants to show up, we gonna party. But I'm also crazy, so
I'm kind of looking forward to being murdered.
I'm not looking forward to being murdered. I'm looking forward to not fucking dealing with a crazy motherfucker anymore. I'm like, I was definitely in a very fucked up frame of mind for a couple years, but the concept of a fucking piece of shit intimidating somebody into literally not wanting to leave their house or being afraid constantly angers me in other cases, and it took me a while to make myself angry about it happening to myself, and I'm done now. I'm not gonna be afraid anymore. That's bullshit. Nobody should be living their life like that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I started ranting.
No, that's fine.
Oh. Well, the
Kill the
only people who
conversation,
know my
Sumani.
name are Dog, Brainless, Monkey, Starsky, Allie. unfortunately, the Russians figured out who I was when I went to Ukraine. So those fuckers, they hacked Tiny Captain and tried to hack me when I got to the border of Ukraine and
Oh,
Poland
I remember that.
going in. So that should be Alan Beck knows my name and seen my face, and Muppet too.
Well, I haven't shown my face on air since I started transitioning. I don't think it's changed all that much.
You've gotten a little glimpse here and there.
Yeah, well, you have because you've been backstage with me, but
Nope,
you know, I
did it
haven't
online.
done it when we were public.
Oh, you've done it live.
I visualize you as Sarah from The Land Before Time in my head.
I will.
But like what I said about my final video, there is in the video there is a trail of breadcrumbs that you can follow to get access to the Google space where I left all my Ivy stuff, the animation, and even an instruction how to use it, the voices I use, and the programs I use.
I would, but I would have no understanding of the programs, and I wouldn't be able to do her justice.
Well, it's really very, very simple to do, as long as you have the right software.
No, it's
So
not
let
just
me
having
get
the
this
right
straight.
software, it's understanding how to use it. That's the part will all fall apart.
So let me get this straight. You have a video that's set to air, and you keep ticking the airing date back. So if
Yeah.
you're ever not around to kick it back, it comes on.
Yeah, that's it.
It's the opposite of Stool. Stool still has on his channel a video that's set to air for his 2021
Holy
Christmas
fuck.
special.
And like I have also a video that is Ivy's 10,000 subscriber special that is also to air somewhere in 2026. And it is nothing. It's when you could find it, because it's on when you could open it, you see that video of Neon Cat.
So is Ivy not a real person?
No, of course not. I made her. I created her. I created her to narrate my channel because I'm not very good in narrating. And then I found this text-to-speech voice, and that was called Ivy, and it wasn't a little girl. So I first drew Ivy myself as an anime girl, and then I found this animation on the internet that it works with motion capture. It's a face rig character. Her face rig's name is Shizuka, so I made her Ivy Shizuka Kunisada. Kunisada is the last name of the artist who created her. And now she is. Most people know her as Ivy. It's very hard to find on YouTube. There are some videos where other people have used it, but they're very old.
Well, she's a cute avatar you made.
And I have because I was afraid to lose the ability to use the software, because it's I have it from Steam and they don't sell it anymore. So I designed another Ivy in another program, but she was still Ivy, but it wasn't really not her. So then I made her Ivy's twin sister, also with the name Ivy. And she's 4 years older, and that's all. The weird stuff. If you go to Ivy's channel, there is the channel video, and you watch the channel video. There, everything is explained how Ivy, who and what Ivy is.
Yeah, Ivy and her sister have some interesting lore behind them.
Yeah,
Are motion capture rigs like non-expensive anymore? Like I thought that was like an expensive
Nah, that is full motion capturing. I do what I do. You can do only with a webcam, and a leap motion controller. That's all that's needed. I even made a video with of Ivy's sister. I see if I can find it.
I've ordered Leap controllers many times and they all never worked. I mean, literally the little light didn't even light up.
No, they don't light up. It is work
Okay.
infrared. You need special software with it.
Well, people, I need to get some sleep because I've got to
No,
go.
I mean, it didn't even turn on. The computer didn't even recognize it as connected.
I need to get some sleep.
Even after the software.
Because I'm gonna go and have a 3-hour round trip to go and pick up Sloth Girl's son that I have to do sometime this afternoon. So,
you guys think you'll be up for the midnight showing tonight, or should I skip it?
oh yeah. No, I'll be back by then.
Okay, so we'll do the midnight showing and finish up School Live.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just worried about being awake while I still have 3 hours of daylight to go there and bring him back here.
I need to get some rest myself. I'm kind of fading.
Yeah. Because
I'm gonna take a small
after
nap
the
'cause I
deer
got-
incident, I'm a little skittish about driving that stretch of road in the dark now.
Oh jeez, yeah.
Well, before that, it was virtually every time I drove out, to pick him up or bring him back. I saw a dead deer on the side of the road there almost every time. So they're getting hit on that strip on a very regular basis.
Oh, Godless Granny's here.
Oh, Granny.
Granny.
Yeah, Granny, this was supposed to be over about an hour and a half ago, but people just kept talking, so.
Somehow some of us are just waking up and everything.
Yeah, I was just saying that I need to get some sleep now because I have to drive, and I've still got some things to do to have room in my apartment for Sloth Girl's son to be here before I go in for my surgery, which is now about 30 hours away.
Oh, I heard something about your top surgery. I have some tip for you. I heard from other woman who also had it. If you wake up after, please remember to keep walking straight because it will be very heavy. That's what I heard.
Yeah. Well,
You're not used to it.
I'm confident of this because I have a trans support group here.
But it is because this was not a trans woman. It was just a woman who had very little titties, and it looked like tea bags, and she got some fillings in it. They felt so heavy, and they weren't even that big. And she really needed to keep up straight because it was hurting her back in the beginning.
Well, same surgery.
No, I'm not going that big.
How many cc's?
I realized that there are problems with huge ones. My cousin had to have hers reduced because they were hurting her back.
How many cc's, Perp?
Huh?
How many cc's of silicone or saline, whichever one?
I got the paperwork here somewhere, but I don't remember what the number was.
Are you gonna be a B cup?
Just
A cup?
Well, I've got about an A cup now. I'm gonna go up to a C cup.
That's quite normal.
Now, just losing a ton of weight and having different muscles work. This is my personal experience. When I lost about 20 pounds in 2 months, it did hurt my back.
Yeah, but through my trans support group, I've been able to talk with 4 people who had the same surgeon do their top surgery. So I feel very, very comfortable with this surgeon. Everybody had good experiences with him and his team.
That's good.
The main thing I've been told is that I'm going to have T-Rex arms from anywhere from a couple days to a week or two. Just that it hurts to move your elbows away from your body. So it's how much you can do with your arms without your elbows coming away from your rib cage.
Yeah, but there's that whole process of like massaging the area and like you gotta like yeah, that shit's not fun. I've had to do that for other girls at work when like after they get it done and like some of them will cry. Like girls will cry like when you're trying to like massage the area. It's sad. It makes you sad.
I'm perfectly happy with my homegrown bumps.
Yeah. Well, I was told from the beginning that just because of the age I was starting HRT from, not to expect the hormones to make any real dramatic physical changes. You know, so that's why I just, you know, I so envy all the trans women I see on the internet who got to start this like when they were in their early 20s.
What age did you start?
I was 56 when I first got my prescription for the hormones. So I turned 60 this year. So yeah,
I was 40 and I still
3.5
got lots of
years, and an A
changes.
cup is all I got from it.
It has nothing to do with age. It has to do with your individual makeup. People have been using that age thing, and that's just bullshit.
Well,
I've seen some women in their 50s and 60s who've gone out and ended up with a C cup, D cup.
Yep.
You know, it's just it has nothing to do with age. It's each individual is different.
I hear that you plateau for a bit and then like maybe a year later it like goes back up again.
What is lychee?
It's a fruit. It's like in the same vein of myth as like, oh, eating pineapple will make your vagina taste good. It doesn't. It still just tastes like nothing. There's no like, no.
You're supposed to put the pineapple in the vagina.
That would burn, Bree. You know the feeling that you
Yeah.
get on the roof of your mouth when you eat a pineapple. That's what the whole area down there would feel like.
Ooh.
Do you know why you get the burning in your mouth and your lips when you eat a
Because
pineapple?
bromeliads digest flesh.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
pineapple is trying to digest you.
Yeah,
It
I don't want
produces
my
the same
cooch to
enzyme
digest.
the Venus flytrap does.
I don't want my
Eat it
punani
before it
digest.
eats you.
Yep.
I love pineapple.
When you eat pineapple, it eats you back.
Yep.
Should we move to Discord maybe so we can like let Perp go to sleep, or does anybody else want to fire up?
I'm gonna
if
bound.
Mage is willing to stick around, he can run
Nope.
the channel too. but
I'm not ready to shut down.
Yeah, I figured he needed to get.
I'll come
to bed,
hang out in
too.
Discord.
Yay! Mage immediately said nope.
I gotta get at least a few minutes of sleep before I go to work.
Yeah, I don't know if Mage has had any more sleep than I have since the marathon.
No, I highly
A little
doubt
bit.
I'm trying to find some video before I leave, but I cannot find it.
Okay, well, thank
I
you, all you
might
wonderfully beautiful
be-
people, for
That-
helping me with all this and
I mean, that is a
making it
video
a
what
I
I
might be
successful
putting
marathon.
it.
Thank you for all your work.
I might be
Thank you
putting a
very much.
stream up at 3 p.m.
Yeah, that's probably when I'll be driving, so I won't be able to. I'm not going to be able to do any YouTube this afternoon because I've got too much other shit I have to do before tomorrow. So
It's
I
all right,
probably
and
won't
good luck
really be on
with the
YouTube.
surgery.
Yeah, I probably won't
Yes.
be on YouTube until, late into the evening.
don't even
But
know where
yeah,
it is.
Mage, I do have an alarm set, so even if I doze off, I'll be up for the enemy.
All right.
Okay. Bye,
We'll
all.
do that then.
Bye bye.
Good night, all.
Bye, Burp.
Bye bye.
Take care.
Love you.
Good night,
Be gay,
everyone.
be gay, do crime.
Peace.
I don't even think this video is on YouTube somewhere. I only sent it to some people on Discord, so I have to look at some Discord.
I'm about to head out to you guys. So just if I can plug just real quick.